Hey guys, it is WWJamal09 here. Today is my day to do a video, and I thought that I would take the idea of JGM Rated R, who took the idea of Stevie Breach, and do my ultimate WrestleMania card. Alright, so the rules are you gotta have at least 5 championship matches, you gotta have at least 8 or so matches, can be more, and you can only use each wrestler in said match once. Alright, so here we go. The opener would be Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes from WrestleMania 27. I think that was the match that really put Cody over as a heel. It was a pretty technical match too, and it seemed to be like one of the matches that everybody was talking about instead of Edge versus Del Rio and Cena versus Miz. The second match would be Team Angle versus Chris Benoit and Rhino versus Los Guerreros for the WWE tag titles from WrestleMania 19. I like having tag team matches in WrestleMania because it really gets to show what some teams can do, and this was a perfect example of it, as like all teams were like up and coming stars, and they would eventually make their way slowly up to the main event league, with the exception of Rhino and Chavo. My third match would be Randy Orton versus Edge versus Booker T versus Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy versus Finlay versus Punk versus Mr. Kennedy, Money in the Bank ladder match, WrestleMania 23. Now, I wasn't sure if the Money in the Bank actually counted as a title match, but yeah, this had to be like one of the best Money in the Bank ladder matches in WrestleMania. I was going to do WrestleMania 24 ladder match, but I did it in like reverse order, and there were too many people who were in the match already being used. But the WrestleMania 23 one was pretty good, I'll admit. The fourth match would be Rob Van Dam versus William Regal for the Intercontinental Championship from WrestleMania 18. It was good to show what William Regal had, and it was RVD's first Intercontinental Championship, so yeah, first title wins at WrestleMania are all pretty good, and that's how I thought of RVD's title win. Anyway, match 5, I put in Trish Stratus versus Mickie James for the women's title from WrestleMania 22. This had to be one of the best Diva storylines ever, with the whole Trish Stratus stalker with Mickie James, like all the mind games and shit, and all the lesbianism, if that's even a word. But, you know, who doesn't like lesbianism? Anyway, the sixth match, I would put Triple H versus Batista for the World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, this was a pretty good storyline, like starting out with the Royal Rumble and how both Batista and John Cena's feet hit the floor at the same time. Then Triple H tried to con Batista into going for the WWE Championship, because I think Triple H carjacked JBL's limo and tried to run Batista down, to think that JBL was trying to run him down and try to get him to go after him because he saw him as a threat. It's a good way to get Batista on his feet and out as the top face. The next match I would put Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 25. This is one of the best matches from the streak. Yeah, it's one of the best matches of the streak. Like, there were times where, like, I actually thought, no, the streak is not going to end. And then Undertaker would kick out and be like, thank God. But yeah, seriously, I don't think anyone will end the streak, and if someone does end the streak by chance, it should be to, like, someone who should be, like, at the top of the food chain in WWE. the next match I would put John Cena versus The Rock at WrestleMania 28. This, I haven't yet to see this match, but I've seen parts of it. It's very back and forth, and best of all, the John Cena got his ass beat. No, it was a very technical match. It was like once in a lifetime, but WWE contradicted themselves by doing it again this year. But anyway, it was just a very good match, and it was heavily hyped, so you knew it was going to be a big one. And finally, for the main event, I would put Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle for the WWE title from WrestleMania 19. Yeah, this was a very good match. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I think Brock Lesnar had got a concussion when he botched the shooting star press, and he was busted open. Kurt Angle, I think, broke his neck or something when he was in that match, and I don't know. But it was a very good performance by both superstars, and Brock Lesnar had to be a pretty tough son of a bitch to continue with a concussion, and same with Kurt Angle, like, continuing while he's injured. So anyway, this has been my video for this week. Don't forget to subscribe to myself and the DX Army. So thank you for watching.